Right, we video. We're talking about researching the other day. So um, sometimes just a quick look at a fixture can just spring out some strategies. Um, talking about shortlists, which I'll use BTC for to get shortlists. Now, if I go through all these today, the only game that comes up says Danish game, so it's not really great for the purposes of this video, for me showing lots of examples. But as you can see, it's come up for a first half goal. Um, but I've got the half-time scores here, and there's been 4-0 which is too many for me out of like 12 games. So there's a third has been 0-0, so I wouldn't risk doing a first half goal in that. If I come into soccer stats, just to sort of confirm what I'm thinking, you can go in here and have a look. And I'll look at the half-time scorelines. There's been 1-0 there, and away from home, Nesvet have had 3. So just look at the fixtures and see, or the tables, and see where they both are. Roskilde is bottom of the league, and they're mid-table. Nesvet's mid-table. So trying to work out what way this match could go. Nesvet's playing away from home. They might keep it tight for the first half. Can Roskilde score in the first half? Don't know. These 0-0s tell me that the away team try and keep it tight for the first half and then maybe go for it in the second half. Just try not to give away an early goal, and they're playing against bottom of the league. So if this is the case again, there's a good chance of a 0-0 half time. Or the away team seem to be the better side, but they're not that much better. They could take the lead. Don't know. Home team could. Crystal ball's broke, so we don't know that, but we just have to look at the numbers and see, look for reasons why you would sort of avoid this, and there's my reason there, and that's my first thought, that this away team seem to, when they're playing away from home, is to keep it tight in the first half, because they're 50% 0-0 at half time for their away games. Home, these guys have been getting beat a couple of times, drawn there in the 0-0, so first half goal I would leave that. But when you just first see their latest games, you can see that there's goals everywhere. So you immediately start thinking then, are you looking at a Suarez laying under 1.5 first half and under 3.5 for the full game? Because there's 4, 3, 3, 5, 5, 4. Suarez basically in every one of them, depending on the goal times in these 2-3-0s, you could have made money. Same here, 4, 3, 4, 3, 6, 2. Very, very good for goals, the looks of it, providing the game goes to form. Their latest at home, as you can see here, and they're away. Both teams to score right through, 75%, so 3 out of 4 isn't bad. If we look at our both teams to score stats while we're here, we can see that away from home, Nesvet's 100% both teams to score, so they're conceding away from home. Roskilde is only 50%, and we can see why. They failed to score there, and there, what did I say, many times that? There's 2. So we'll look at it here. They're scoring at home. Their latest games, their last 4 games at home, they've scored. So that's good. They've only had 1 clean sheet against the team third from bottom. They've scored in all their games, so that's a good sign. This team here are scoring away from home, and they've conceded in every game, even against Lyngby down here. So you're liking to think both teams to score would be a good shout in this game. But as you can see, just that first glance at these here tells you straight away goals and both teams to score is a good shout here, when I was initially researching a first half goal. I'll come back in here and I'll look at both teams to score. We'll see it comes up on the filter. We're already in the game, and we can have a look and see what the overs and unders in the both teams to score is. So out of 12 games, 9 of them have been both teams to score from the 2 teams. So it looks a good shout. But another thing that I was saying the other day in the chat was that sometimes the filter list can bring you up a game which you wouldn't trade, and that's that first half goal, for example, because that we just things putting me off of the nil-nils. But you're in actually searching for a first half goal trade, and you can see this, and automatically you're thinking of another trade, a different strategy, rather than having to work from a short list. And then when you go in and check your list for that, both teams to score, it comes up. I wonder what it says for Suarez, but I haven't got this filter set 100%, so nothing at the minute. If we look at first half goals, let me see. 2 goals in the first half doesn't come up. Make sure that filter set up right. That would help if I had it for today. I'm sure it will come up. No, still not. Not to worry. But you can see the goals are there. This tells you anyway, first half and second half. Over 1.5 in the first half has been 3 goals. So that's what might rule your Suarez out, because you initially want your 2 goals in the first half, and there's only 3 out of the 12 games that's had over 1.5, and that brings back again to the first half goal, why you wouldn't trade it, because the away teams seem to want to hold it tight in the first half and then go and attack second half, where the games seem to open up second half, as you can see. 3 over 1.5 and then 10 in the second half. So very, very simple to read that. First half goals a no-no. Both teams to score is a good possibility, 9 out of 12. And the Suarez I would now rule out because of this first half goal scenario again. So it's just my thinking on why I would trade this game or not trade it for certain strategies, and what way looking at one thing can bring you into another strategy. Where I initially looked at first half goal here, I've now looked at both teams to score and the Suarez because of all these goals. But I want to rule it out, the first half goal and the Suarez. So if both teams to score would look a good trade, and it would be second half. Maybe a Neville, but it's not a trade I really like because of the amount of liability you can have sitting out. So maybe I just don't know the trade good enough, but that's that. I'll see if I can have a look at any other fixtures and see if there's anything jump out just by a quick look. There's nothing coming up on my stats search for today except that Danish game. So if I try and look at something else, I'll just pick a random game. Farsley Celtic against Bamber Bridge. Let's see what this shows me. Now, you wouldn't be trading this because there'd probably been no liquidity in the market. But goals. Both teams to score out of 4 out of 6. Both teams to score 5 out of 6, and maybe both teams to score. So you could maybe start looking at that. Where are they in their leagues? Bamber Bridge are bottom 3 of the away table. Let me see, where are we? Right, they're mid-table here. Farsley Celtic, so they're close enough in the league. So it could be a decent enough match for both teams to score. Let's look at their percentages. 80% away, 71 at home, 73 overall for both. So both teams to score doesn't look a bad shout there. Or the scoring at home and or the scoring away will be the thing. Farsley Celtic scoring at home. Bamber Bridge is scoring away, except for against Scarborough, who's top of the league, so they can be excused that one. So again, very, very simple. Trying to find something. This probably not give me timings, will it? No, it doesn't, because it's a lower league, so I can't check for first half goal. But that's your thinking again on the both teams to score. That quick look sees there's not a lot of nils in there, so you can see both teams are scoring goals, they're both conceding. And that's just a random game. See if there's anything else. Sometimes you just go in and you find lots of nils, and you'll know maybe just avoid that one or whatever. Let me see, Workington. There we go. Nils. 0-0, 0-1, 0-2, 0-2. So first thing I'll say there is that both teams to score percentages will probably not be good. Let's see what it says. 75, 50, 43, 43. So there's your answer there, the 43. Even this 50, it's not great. You wouldn't be looking at that. So you can rule out of both teams to score in that one. Anything else you can take from the game? Workington scoring at home. As you can see, they're not really firing away from home. The last two games they haven't scored away. We right up here always gives you a wee insight. Workington have scored in 100% of their home games. It's 89% of points have been earned at home. Whitby Town have scored in 71% of their away matches, so it's not bad there. Sort of goes against the grain of what I was thinking, but there we go. The last couple of games they haven't. Away they scored 2 against Grantham Town. Where are they in the league? Mid-table, right beside them. So, or are we looking at Whitting? Whitby Bay. Whitby Town. Yeah. So that's just a quick look. You can, like I said, you see all these nils. You know you're not going to be going for both teams to score. Lots of nil-nils and 1-0s in there. You're not going for plenty of goals, although it could happen. As you can see, there's been a few in there, but we want something more solid, that the form is ringing true on the same sort of thing that we can sort of enter on. Like I said, first half goal, I can't get anything in there because there's no timings on these lower leagues for soccer stats. Trying to think, is there anything else? Series C. Let's have a look at this one. Fixture list crap, so it doesn't really help this. For the purposes of this video, to try and give loads of examples. There's another one there. Loads of nils in there. You know, you might look at an under 2.5 or something maybe for that game. Look at the nil-nils. At home. 0-0 and 1-0. 2 1-0s away and a 3-0. One exception with goals. Game to be avoided, or take it as a low scoring game. Check that if you're going to thinking of a trade on this, you would look at the league position to see how close they are. What's the likelihood of it? You know, but there's the flags are there. You can see all them nils. Just one quick glance at these will tell you. That is basically it that I wanted to talk about of what you're looking for. First half goal, you want to make sure that the percentages are there, that they've scored in plenty of goals before, that they're scoring overall, teams are conceding. Check the head-to-head. I had a good example yesterday actually where the first half goal had come up for a game. I think it was the Lugo game in Spain. It was yesterday, the day before, and it had come up for first half goal. But when you research it was actually third in the list. There was maybe 20 teams on the list, but when you checked them in rating order, they were third on the list. And when you went into it, it didn't look a bad trade, but the head-to-head on it was, I think they had something like 5 nil-nils in the head-to-head. So I've got this head-to-head 0-0 in the half-time scores. There's only one there. This Lugo game had like 5, and it was just a massive red flag to avoid it. I think the game actually finished 0-0, so it was a good game to avoid, even though it came up as like the third best of the day for first half goal. But that wee bit of extra digging showed that, and when I went in, the game actually looked okay for a first half goal. You know, by the stats, so they had maybe 3 nil-nils between them in the last 10 games or whatever it was. I can't remember, but the head-to-head just popped me clean off it, and it would have saved us like 1.3 points. So as we things that got digging that wee bit further in, these stats software just give you a short list to help you go and sort of pinpoint a few games to research, but the soccer stats is very good for it. I'm just going to see it. I don't want this video running on too long because it'll bore the life clean out of you, but try and see if I can find a better game. Sheffield Wednesday and Friday. Let's have a look at this and see what it gives me. Is there anything you can pull out of it, even by initial? See, we've got timings here, so we'll have a look at first half goal firstly. If you look at this home form, Sheffield Wednesday, plenty of 2-1s and 2-2s. 1, 2, 3 2-1s, 2-2-2s, a 1-all. You've got both teams to score the whole way down. So that might be something to look at for Friday. Is it both teams to score or an FT3 because of the 2-1s? Maybe with a bit of covering on the 2-2 or whatever. The away is totally different. Plenty of clean sheets. Let's look here to see. Middlesbrough have scored. See, they failed to score twice there. Norwich and Leeds. Leeds are well up there. Where's Norwich? 9th in the league. Where's Middlesbrough? Middlesbrough's well up there. So they failed to score against Leeds. Sorry, Norwich. Here, well, I suppose they're pretty close in the league anyway, aren't they? Sheffield Wednesday at home. They're conceding goals. Something you could look at. Right, first half goal we want to look at. Again, there we go. 3-0 away from home. So, Middlesbrough seem to be coming out that maybe a team that wants to go out and hold things tight first half and then to get a chance to try and nick one second half when they're away from home. Home form could be totally different, and this is why home and away is very important at times. Teams go and dominate at home when they go away from home, and they sit back and they try and catch teams on the break and keeping it tight. So the looks of that with them 3-0 half-time scorelines. They've won twice there on 2-0. But the 3-0 puts me off a first half goal. Home, all good. No 0-0s at all. So you try and balance it out, which one sort of counteracts the other. Can there be a goal? Can Middlesbrough score? Can Sheffield Wednesday score first half? It's not something with them stats. I would like to see no 0-0s here, and then you would sort of consider it. But quick glance at both teams to score mightn't be a bad trade. But again, on Friday, there's probably going to be better, with Middlesbrough failing to score a couple of times here. That's my concern there. So you probably just stroke it out. You're always going to find better. But that's basically as far as I want to go with that. But just a quick example. Don't know if it'll help any or not. I might have rambled on a wee bit, but I'll post it anyway and sure might help somebody.